Periodic motion. A motion that repeats itself in equal interval of time on the same path is called as periodic motion. Examples: motions of planet around the sun, motion of the hands of a clock. Expansion of solids. We see in the figure, the metallic sphere passes through the ring. As the metallic sphere is heated, it expands and is not able to pass through the ring. Again, after cooling, the sphere passes through the ring. This proves solids expands on heating and contracts on cooling. Physics Introduction. Sound travels in the form of waves. When a wave passes through a medium, the medium itself does not move along the direction of the wave. Only the particles of the medium vibrate about their fixed positions. For example, when sound waves produced by cannon come to us through air, there is no actual movement of. Introduction. Vectors or vector quantities. Velocity. Distance travelled by body per unit time in a given direction is called velocity. Your car travels 1 kilometer distance in west direction within 10 seconds. So that 100 meter per second is the velocity of car. Scope and excitement of physics. Telescope. The working of telescopes and microscopes and other optical instruments and phenomena involving light are examples of optics. Consider a man in an electric lift going upwards. The weight of the man is mg. At the same time, the floor of the lift exerts equal and opposite reaction on the man. When the lift starts moving downwards, the force exerted by the man on the floor of the lift is given by mg minus ma. The floor exerts equal and opposite reaction of the man. An important mode of transfer of energy from one point to another is wave motion. The transportation of energy over large distances is possible in the form of waves. Doppler effect in sound. It is a common experience that when a train blowing its whistle passes us, there is a sudden decrease in the frequency of sound heard by us. As the train approaches us, we hear the sound of increasing frequency, and when it moves away from us, we hear the sound of decreasing frequency. This effect is called Doppler effect. Television. Satellites send microwaves and TV signals from one place to distant places on the earth. It receives signals from transmitting stations, amplifies and then sends to relay stations. Thus the TV programs reach to rural areas. Solar cell uses. Solar cells are used to produce electrical power in the remote areas where power from the power station is unavailable. Number 2. Solar cells are used to supply power to the Earth's satellites. Number 3. Solar cells are used to power traffic signs. Number 4. Solar cells are used in handheld calculators in place of conventional batteries. Number 5. Maxwell's electromagnetic theory. Maxwell postulated existence of electromagnetic waves. He established a relationship between magnetism and electricity. The velocity of electromagnetic waves was experimentally found to be equal to that of light. Hence, light waves were assumed to be electromagnetic waves. It was also observed that no medium was necessary. Longitudinal waves. The wave in which particles of medium vibrate in a direction parallel to the direction of propagation of wave is called as longitudinal waves. For example, number 1, if an spring is held horizontally by fixing one end to a rigid support and holding other end in hand, then by moving the hand in backward and forward directions, longitudinal waves are produced.